Grinch, August 1st, 2022, take 5.
First, we want to talk
about Grinch, August 1st, 2022, take 10.
So, first we want to talk to you about
Grinch, August 1st, 2022, take 18.
Now that we're talking about Christmas lights, let's go ahead.
Grinch, still August 1st, 2022, take 57.
Now that your lights are hung on your house, we want to talk about
How's that? Can you hear me now? Joe, test. See, I knew I should have tested this before I did this. I had it good earlier, I think. Joe, can you give me a hail yeah, a Merry Christmas, something? Yes. All right, cool. Cool. We're here. All right. Supposed to be live with Jimmy 40 minutes ago. Good old Jimmy fashion. He is running behind because he had his times confused. He is in a different time zone. So we're just going to go live and talk about Christmas lights. So if you want to talk about some Christmas lights, this is for you. Jimmy is coming back on in about 20 minutes. He's racing back to the hotel to jump on and to do what we were supposed to do 40 minutes ago. So that is still going to happen. It is just an hour late. When you fly across the country to open up a new location, time zones matter. And we didn't look at the time zones to realize what was going on. So Angela said, get off your ass and get on live. And here we are, we're on a live. So don't mind me. My camera is up here. I don't have my cool setup the way Angela likes it, but the camera is up there. I'm looking at it here so I can see you guys and your questions. So we will talk about anything that you want to talk about with Christmas lights. We can talk about marketing. We can talk about sales. We can talk about people. We can talk about should you even start a Christmas light business right now? Is it too late to start a Christmas light business? How much money do you plan on making this year? All the things we could talk about for the next 20 minutes while we wait for Jimmy to get back to this hotel so we can restart the live that was supposed to happen 40 minutes ago. But we're here and we're just going to have some fun with it. And if you're on, go ahead and drop a comment so I know who's watching. If you're hanging Christmas lights this year, I'd love to know more about what you're doing and what you're excited about. Looking forward to this season because I am super excited. And I will tell you that it is going to be a great year for a lot of businesses. I know it was a little bit rough for some service industries and including ourselves. We didn't have the greatest year for pressure washing, partly my fault. I will own that. But right now, the way things are going, we are on track to have a killer season in Christmas lights. We have estimates going out left and right. We are currently rebooking lots of clients from last year, working on booking clients clients that were in 2023 that didn't book 2024, working on sending estimates to anybody who requested an estimate in 23 and 24. We already paid for the lead. They obviously wanted our service at some point, so why not try and retarget them again? I think some people are just so focused on trying to get new people and they don't focus on their current clients. And there's plenty of missed opportunities out there. So great way to get some free leads coming in, and not free leads coming in, but you already paid for the lead. So why not capitalize on the opportunity there? You never know. Maybe last year they wanted a quote and you were just too expensive because you're the best and they went with somebody cheaper. And we all know that cheap isn't the best option. So they had a horrible experience and now they want the best service, but they're not thinking to reach out to you. So go ahead and capitalize on every single opportunity you've had in the past with somebody reaching out to you. Don't let that slip. Hell, what's it going to hurt? You send out an email, a text message, a phone call. Just want to see if you want to use our service this year. I know we didn't have the opportunity to work with you last year, but 2025 is a new year. We have a great opportunity for you to get you on the schedule. We'd love to give you a 10% discount on the proposal that we sent to you last year if we can book you in the beginning of October. So just good opportunities for you to be not only doing some outreach and gaining some momentum and awareness for your services, but to be able to start stacking that schedule early. I started the Christmas therapy sessions last week, and I've had some great conversations with the business owners there. We've already had two of our patients, if you want to call them, the Christmas therapy patients, who I'm not even exaggerating. They were able to move $50,000 worth of revenue to the beginning of October just by the way they opened the conversation with the clients. And this is all within the last 3 or 4 days. And now they open up $50,000 of revenue capacity, for them to be able to fill the schedule later on in October and beginning of November. So, there's lots of little different tactics you can use, ways to incentivize people to want to get on the schedule early. Every day that passes in the month of October with an empty schedule is lost revenue. You will not get that back. So we just want to work on capitalizing some ways to get that schedule filled early and fast, and then we'll build that schedule out for later November as the weeks roll on. So if you're joining, if you're popping in, I'm going to be doing this for the next 15 minutes till Jimmy gets on, and then we'll go live and talk with Jimmy about the multi-week layout that he has for Christmas lights. And we're really going to start at the basics today and just break it down to the concept of Christmas and why start a Christmas light company. It's not meant for everybody, the weekly trainings that we're going to do, but it's meant for people who want to get inspired, get some thoughts, get some inspiration for how to better service themselves as a business owner and their clients. And we all know that giving our clients the best experience during the Christmas light season will help maintain a positive experience for them and want to come back and retain them for a year-over-year lifetime value of keeping those clients happy. So so it's been a solid week. We've already had 2 full days of Omni permanent light training, and we have 2 more days of that, and then I've got several Christmas light estimates. Yes, Christmas light estimates. People do want estimates right now. I know it's September, but guess what? We were doing them in August, and we were doing them in July. Cannot even I just don't get when I talk to people like, when are you gonna start marketing? October. Why? Why are you gonna wait till October? Because your competition is not waiting. So Jimmy says he is here. All right. What tips would you give to a first year installer? Be a sponge right now. Get on every single Facebook group you get into and just listen. Don't listen to everybody. Just be selective because there's a lot of bad advice out there. I see it far too often. So just know who you're listening to and the information you're getting. Make sure that it will have a positive impact on your business, knowing that everybody runs their business a little different and their model a little differently. You are in a very saturated area. I think you're up in Raleigh, but that does not mean there's opportunity for you out there. So I love telling everybody to be the unicorn and stand out from everybody else. So just get out there. Don't be afraid. Make a name for yourself. And you look like you have a lot of positive energy. People are going to want to talk to you and want to buy your services. So just get out there and talk to as many people and utilize as much free advertising marketing as you can with social media, Nextdoor, and all the other things. So Jimmy, if you are ready, I'm going to pop off here. And then what we'll do is we'll come back on and we'll start the week of the lives with Jimmy. I will leave this open for about 2 more minutes, Jimmy, because let's pop on it right at 7:30. And that's why I give you some time to rest, catch up, freshen up, do all those things. So if anybody else has any questions, that was a great question about first year installers. I had somebody call me earlier and said, is it too late to start installing Christmas lights? The answer is no. I was able to coach just a great entrepreneur 2 years ago, and he is a painter. He owns a painting business up in upstate around Connecticut, and he did not start his Christmas light business until November 2nd, I think it was, and he did $215,000 in those 6 weeks. So it is never too late, but delaying and putting off what you can be doing today will always have a serious impact on the results you have tomorrow. So don't delay. have some fun doing it. If you have not got training, I highly, highly encourage and recommend you to go out and get training, whether it's from one of the training organizations out there. I'm not going to name any names or talk about any of those companies. Do some research and talk about them, or figure out what they're doing. There are some great options out there, but get training. That training will help you collapse time to success. It'll help you yeah, have a better understanding of how to install lights, how to be more efficient doing it. And really, when it comes down to sales, if you don't understand what you're doing, you will seriously underbid some jobs and keep yourself back from being profitable. So, find somebody local, go talk to them. There's plenty of ways to collaborate with some local businesses, especially for the ones that are starting out. They might have a higher starting price for their clients, and maybe some of them start at $2,000 and you want to start at $1,000. Well, I would rather hand off a prospect to somebody else, to another company, rather than them call and say, hey, we can't service you. Goodbye. No, we can't service you, but let me give you Joe. Joe is a great company. He's a local company that we know, like, and trust, and he will be a great option for you. The customer will appreciate that. And then they know that they're calling a company that they can trust to be able to hang their Christmas lights. So take advantage of networking with as many companies as you can. Even the job is too big for you, you can collaborate and work with other companies to try and get the work done, get some experience. You make some money, they make some money, everybody's happy, the client's happy, all the good things. So, all right, well, I'm going to jump off this, restart this, jump on with Jimmy, and we'll get started here in approximately 9 minutes. So we are 1 hour behind on Arizona Standard Time. I don't know what's the mountain stand. I don't even know. All right, hold on. One more question. First year, should we go ahead and buy supplies, or that can be Southern? I would just wait. I would get some stuff in stock right now. Like, you want to do some training, get hands on, be able to work with the product, especially wrapping some trees and bushes, depending on your business model, what you're going to be doing. But if you don't have an install set for November, I wouldn't go out and buy $20,000 worth of material right now. I would definitely try and find a quality vendor. I don't know where you're located. If you want to drop in your location real quick, I can maybe gear or send you towards somebody that I would definitely say is going to be the best support for you, depending on your location, because there's no point in buying product from a company in California if you live in North Carolina. If you live in California or North Carolina, then you're going to buy from Lights for Decorators because they're awesome and they're in Raleigh. But yeah, I mean, it's good to have some product on hand, but make sure you're capitalizing on collecting that 50% deposit from clients and use that deposit towards your product. But I don't want you doing, there you go. So there you go. Perfect. Then that's easy. I would just get a couple of deposits in and then just buy enough product for maybe the next future 4 or 5 jobs, knowing that you'll have momentum. There's nothing worse than doing like small shippings. Actually, Jimmy with Lights for Decorators will probably jump back on here. I think he's doing free shipping on, don't quote me on that one. But we'll talk about that here in a second. So yeah, get those deposits, collect the deposits, use that money to leverage your supplies. This way you're not going into the hole. But yeah, Jimmy and Lights for Decorators is awesome supplier. So highly recommend. All right, I'm jumping off. Gonna grab Jimmy and we'll be right back. Bye.